Hello friends, I'm Satchio. Welcome to SATCHIYOGA. I'm going to be showing you a yoga flow that will help with your hip mobility. So let's begin. We're going to start in tabletop position. Your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to start by making small circles with our upper body. You should press into your wrists and fingertips. You can feel it in the outer hips. Slowly start to make them bigger. Press past your wrists. You can go as low as you'd like to your ankles. And then anti-clockwise. Again, starting off small, then making them quite big. And then coming back to stillness. We're going to do cat-cows. Inhale, bring your chest forward, looking up the ceiling. Tilt your tailbone, Exhale, chin to chest, round your shoulders, draw your navel in and tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Chest comes forward, looking up, tailbone tilts up. And exhale. Chin to chest, navel in, tuck your tailbone. Do a few more. And coming back to stillness, we're going to go into our downward dog. So your wrists are shoulder width apart, you're pressing into the mat with your fingertips. Your elbows facing inward, pressing the mat away, your hips raise, and let the ankles hang heavy. If they're not touching the ground, that's okay. We're going to raise our right foot, we're going to bend our right knee, and we're going to see if we can get our right foot to reach for the ground. Obviously, it doesn't have to touch the ground, but the aim is just to feel a bit more of a stretch in your hip flexor. You're going to bring your right knee between your hands. So if you place it in the middle of the mat, that's okay, and then just shimmy it forward. But if you can bring your right foot in between your hands, that's better. Place your left knee down, and you can shimmy your right foot just a little bit forward into a low lunge, feeling it in your left hip flexor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you can, we're just going to do a twist. So looking past our right shoulder, inhale and exhale. We're going to shimmy our right foot past our right hand so it's closer to the edge of the mat into a lizard lunge. So you can leave your right foot here or you can spin it so it's on the knife edge of your right foot. You can leave your right hand on the mat. You can place it on your right knee and just press it slightly. You don't need to put a lot of pressure. And we're just going to move our right knee into circles, creating a bit more warmth near our hip. And do it anti-clockwise. This can get you a bit of a feel as to what you prefer in your right hip. Some people probably just prefer it here and doing the circles. I like to go quite far onto the right edge of my foot. And then just hold it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Final exhale. Bringing it back. We're going to lift our left knee off the mat. We're going to swing our right foot up in the air and bring it down all the way to the mat. You're going to come in forward into a plank. Your knees are going to drop. Your chest is going to drop and your chin is going to touch the mat into an 8-limbed pose. Or slide forward into an upward facing dog. You should feel it in your hip flexors here as well. And boom. That's funny. And coming back into a downward dog. Okay, left leg raises. You're going to drop and bend your left knee. See if you can pull your left foot to touch the ground. And then bringing your left foot in between your hands. Dropping your right knee to the ground. And you can shimmy your left foot forward, get a nice stretch in this low lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. See if you can look over your left shoulder. And coming back, you're going to walk your left foot past your left hand to the outer edge of the mat into a lizard lunge. Again, you can leave it here and just do the hip circles, or you can bring your roll onto the left edge, the knife edge of your left foot, and then just do some hip circles. I'm going to move a little bit away from the wall to be able to do that. Anti-clockwise and clockwise. It doesn't have to be big. It's just so that you can create a bit more space, find out where the tension lies, and bring it back to stillness. And just inhale and exhale in your own timing for 3 counts. And coming back to the center of the mat, the left foot comes to the middle. Bring your right knee up off the mat. Swing your left leg back into downward dog. This time we're going to walk our feet onto the outer sides of our hands. So you might just be able to do it in one, and we're coming into Malasana. And this will also help our hips. It should have also been prepped for our lizard lunge. You can leave your hands on the ground. You can hold on to a prop if you're a bit tight of hips and this is what you look like. Or you can bring your hands to heart center. If any of the poses that I do, it's like you're not able to reach it without a prop or a bed or a coffee table. It's whatever works for you. This is just work on your hip mobility, not increasing your flexibility. And then eventually you'll be able to work down without using props. From here, you can either just sit down on the mat or find any way to come to a seated position. I'm going to face you guys. You're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So feet are facing together. You're going to bring your feet a little bit further outside so it's wider legger, so it's a bit wider. If you bring it closer into your body, that's actually stretching your inner hips. So just a little bit further out. Just going to butterfly our knees. I always like to do a bit of movement before we come into a still pose. Just creates a bit more warmth. Your hips can find out where it's tight, what its capacity is. And then from here, you're just going to interior tilt your pelvis. Imagine your back is nice and straight. You're going to inhale and exhale, fold forward. So that tilt helps our back, protect our back, so that we're not hunching. The aim is always to bring your chest to your feet, not your head. Inhale and exhale. Again, you can use props, so you can use any household item that you want to grab to help you keep stable. I don't recommend placing any pressure on your knees like this or like this to keep yourself balanced or stable. That's when you're putting too much pressure on your joint, and that's how injuries can happen. It's also more for flexibility, and we just want to work on our outer hips. Exhale, coming back up. Placing your hands behind your hips, bringing your ankles a bit wider and flexing your feet. And just do some windscreen wipers. And coming back, we're going to do frog pose. This one's a little bit harder for even some people who do practice yoga. So be very, very gentle and make sure that once you get into the position, you are able to come out safely. So I would recommend, if you would like to modify, and I'll show some modified versions as well. What you're going to do is just come up onto your knees. You're going to place your hands onto the ground or onto your prop. You're slowly going to walk your knees out. Your feet are always flexed. And ideally what you would like to do is have a 90-degree angle in your knees and your thighs are in line. So walking your knees further out, nice and gentle. You want to do it at the same time as well. And then once you've come into your position, I want you to just rock back and forward. It may look a little bit funny, but when you rock back and forward again, it's just finding space. And you do it nice and slowly and gently. You're not going fast. And come back into stillness and make sure that, again, your feet are flexed. There's a 90-degree angle at your knees and your thighs are all in line. From here, you can just do 3 breaths. If you can come onto your forearms. Making sure that your hips are pressing back so they're in that 180. There's a tendency to lean forward. And on your final inhale, and then exhale, slowly come up. So when you come up, the best way to do it is to lean forward and slowly come out. For me, I like to just bring my ankles together and rock backwards. But it's whatever works for you. Ideally with the prop, you'd slowly bring your knees together and then come out. From here, just going to lie back on our mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Just give them a little squeeze. Make some circles. Feeling your lower back press into your mat. Placing both feet on the ground, you're going to get your right ankle and place it onto your knee. We're going to lift our left leg. Just grab our left shin. Just bring our left leg closer into our body, making sure our right knee's pressed away from our body. So you're pulling in with your left and your right knee's pressing away from your body. And exhale, gently release, slowly bring it back to the ground and change legs. Left ankle onto your right knee. Lift your right foot off the ground. Grab your right shin and just bring it closer into your upper body. Your left knee pulls away from your upper body. Inhale and exhale. On the inhale, make sure you're pulling it closer to your body. And exhale, relaxing. On your last exhale, gently release. You can give your legs a bit of a shake. And then, you're going to grab your right leg, place it on top of your left thigh. And then you're just going to rock to the left. That is my left, yeah. And you should feel the stretch in your outer right hip. Make sure that we're just relaxing into these positions. You're not tensing any part of your body. It's best to do it when you inhale, and then exhale, remind yourself to relax all muscles. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly come up. Place your right foot onto the mat, and then this time your left foot comes on round past your left leg rests onto your right leg. Bring your knees to the right. Just going to have to shift slightly. Feel the stretch in your left outer hip. Inhale and then exhale, relax your body. Let it melt into the mat. And exhale, coming up slowly. So from here we can come into Shavasana, or you can bring your feet together to touch and rest here. I prefer to do this one sometimes instead of just laying flat. Gives a nice gentle stretch to the inner thighs. Close your eyes. open your eyes. You might bring your knees together to touch. Slowly roll to one side. And coming up. Hope your hips are feeling a little bit more agile and mobile, and thank you so much for watching.